Oh boy, have we got something special today. Alright, how's it going, everybody? We're here on some Warzone, and today we're going to be participating in a bit of a little-known YouTube trend that I like to call Spectating Warzone Solos. I don't blame you if you've never heard of this type of video before. It's not like a whole lot of people are really doing them at the moment or anything. Basically, the premise is you just hop into a standard game of solos here, fucking kill yourself, and then spectate the rest of the game out and see what happens. So that's what we're going to do today, because I'm feeling particularly lazy at the moment, and content doesn't get a whole lot lazier than this. And apparently I've lost the last shred of shame I've ever had. Now, it is worthy of note, I am not a Warzone player. I've got probably, I don't know, 50 to 60 games total played. I have 1 win. My KD's somewhere in the, actually, what is my KD in Warzone? My KD is apparently a 1.15, but my eyes are drawn to this guy right here who somehow has a -8. Simply incredible, some of the people on this game. Nah, Activision, this game doesn't need an anti-cheat at all. You guys are fine. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is I'm sure we're only going to see the most enthralling, high-level Warzone gameplay here. Just gonna be seeing the best of the best going toe-to-toe, I'm sure. Also, I just realized in addition to me doing a stupid Warzone spectating video, I'm recording this at 3 a.m. So not only is this a Warzone spectating video, it's also a 3 a.m. video. Now all I need to do is add a hot tub and buy something for $10,000 and I'll have essentially constructed the YouTube Infinity Gauntlet. Alright, so I believe the way that this is done is you just dive yourself into the ground here and wait for your gulag, right? I forgot to turn off auto deployer, you fucking... I forgot the game resets my controls every time I delete it and reinstall it. I have to fix everything. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ, dude. One of the laziest content formats possible, and I still can't even fucking do it right. Look at this. I died so early, there's not even anybody in here with me. Why is my control scheme wrong? What is happening? Alright, here we go. Are you fucking serious? Is this the first? It's JGod, who apparently is putting himself in timeout over there for some reason. So I don't really know how this video is gonna work, because I imagine, you know, most people who do this are probably giving some kind of insightful commentary as to what's actually happening in the game. This guy seems to have no control over his mechanics whatsoever. This is very interesting. But yeah, most people would probably be giving some kind of insightful commentary about strategy, game state, what he should be looting and stuff. But I don't play this game, so I can't really do any of that. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of marvel at how bad these people are. It looks like he marked something on his mini-map. I wonder what that is. Looks like he marked a building for some reason. Perhaps there's something useful in it. Update, there was nothing useful in it. So I'm not really sure what this guy's aim is here. It looks like he got a ZRG there. I guess he doesn't want it. I sympathize with the man. If it's anything like the way it is in Cold War, I wouldn't fucking want it either. So I'm not really sure what this guy's aim is right now. I guess he's just gonna wait to see where the circle goes. I believe the objective of Warzone is to kill the other players so that you can be the last man standing, but it appears that JGod has next to no intention of doing so, and he'd much rather just sit up here in the corner of the map all by his lonesome until the end of the game. I mean, this is just some of the most enthralling gameplay I've ever seen. I'm questioning my own decisions right now. Why is it that I don't like playing this game again? I mean, who wouldn't want to spend 20 minutes of their lives just sitting in the corner in a video game staring at a hose? Oh, there we go. JGod has decided it's time to move. Taking the bike. Interesting choice, taking the bike instead of the car that was right behind him. Not really well protected, I'd imagine. If there's a guy sitting on a hill or in a building or so. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Multi-billion-dollar video game, everybody. Doesn't even function properly. Now, I imagine JGod's strategy here is to just continue looting stuff until eventually he has enough for a loadout, but correct me if I'm wrong, Warzone pros out there. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's done. I believe the quickest way to get your loadout is to actually, you know, engage with the other players in the game. But it seems JGod has no intention of doing so. He's marked yet another location. Oh, this one's near a buy station, so I guess maybe he's gradually working his way towards his objective here, which if I had to guess off the top of my head, I'm gonna assume is probably to get his ghost loadout with a heartbeat sensor so he can find a nice corner to sit in. Maybe I really should start playing Warzone again. I feel like if my lobbies are filled with JGod, I kind of like my chances of getting a solo win here and there. He seems to be on the prowl for any sort of money, but can't really find it. I don't think he wants to leave this area with the buy station. I imagine he feels quite safe in his little fucking bubble over here. I mean, there's only 54 players left, so I don't really know if there's even gonna be anybody near him. I mean, we're kind of out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, we got a free loadout drop over here. Will he go for it? Or will he continue to stare at the wall and watch the paint dry? See, I imagine this is in, relatively speaking, a safe enough area that he's not going to get sniped off this. I mean, unless there's somebody sitting up the mountains or something. Looks like he got his Pharo with the Swiss secondary. Very interesting choice. I know most people like to run the car. I'm pretty sure that's still the clear-cut best sniper, is it not? And he's back to staring at the wall. I don't know if he's... I suppose he could be looking at the map while he's doing this, but I don't really know what he'd be looking at. It's not like anybody's really doing a whole lot over here. Maybe he's just admiring the textures on the plywood right there. Honestly, they do look pretty good. Perhaps whatever shader is informing that texture is part of why this game is the size of a fucking planet. While the number of participants in the lobby continues to decrease and JGod continues to not want to participate in the game, he has 0 kills. And honestly, I'm not even sure if I've seen him engage with another player yet. He is attempting to achieve the ideal camping spot, it would seem. He's got himself up in the corner in here. It's almost exactly like that camping spot on, what's that map called? You know what I'm talking about? In the warehouse where you can kind of sit up top and all that shit. Okay, guys, I gotta be honest with you for a second. Watching this is actually making my fucking brain fall out. Do people actually enjoy playing the game like this? Why is this acceptable? The funny thing is, this guy's probably gonna wind up top 10 having not killed anybody, and then he'll probably get smoked immediately in the final circle, but he's still gonna feel good about himself. You gotta wonder what goes through the mind of a player like this while he's just, you know, sitting here doing nothing, contemplating his next move. Maybe he's pondering the secrets of the universe. Well, there's a guy outside. He's walking around on the hill, but JGod here seems to be thoroughly uninterested in doing anything about it. I don't know if he didn't see him or if he's not paying attention. Maybe he got up to take a piss. Who knows? Honestly, he could probably sit here and be perfectly fine either way. How far does he have to go? He should probably get moving. He's got a pretty good distance to go, and the circle's gonna start closing in about 30 seconds. I don't know. Maybe he did see that guy outside, and he's just waiting to see if he's gonna come in here. Oh, the gas is closing in. Does he move? Oh, no, he decides to move after the gas starts hitting him. Not really sure what he was doing instead of playing the game, but... Oh, and immediately Assassin 713 gets blown the fuck up. Going from some of the slowest gameplay that I have ever seen to S-Drawley over here, who... I mean, this dude seems much more interested in playing the game. He's got 6 kills, not amazing, not horrible. Also running the Swiss, very interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this. Maybe it was like, I don't know, buffed or something. Oh, there he goes. He's got the guy, drop shots him, and it's not enough. Our boy Drawley getting smoked by Revan7X, who's running around with a Bison. That thing's pretty good in multiplayer. I don't really know how it is in Warzone, but seems to be his loadout of choice. He's looking pretty kitted out. He's got his heartbeat sensor. He's got armor satchel, gas mask. This dude's ready for the long haul. I mean, you might want to criticize him for only getting 5 kills, but in fairness, if this lobby was loaded with a whole bunch of players like JGod, I feel like they could be hard to find. You know what I mean? It just camped up in the corner, dying to gas, and then just, I don't know, falling off the map or whatever the fuck just happened there. And he's running the Cali stick secondary. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody do that. Sees a guy, he's gonna... The other guy did not see him and just gets absolutely smoked. Waste time on the execution though, and now he is stuck in the gas, losing his mask. But he makes it out with little to no problems, although now he's stuck here in the river in the middle of fucking nowhere. He's just asking to get his head taken off. I mean, I guess he's got the Cali sticks for the movement speed. That's really the only reason I can think of. 16 players left. He's looking pretty good. Revan7X gearing up for the end game. He's scouting out his final locale here, looking for where he wants to make his stand. He's ready. He can taste the solo victory. That sweet, sweet 6 to possibly 8 kill victory he's gonna finish the game with in what I can only assume is one of the highest skilled lobbies in all of Warzone at the moment. Checking his heartbeat sensor, not really seeing anybody. Of course, it's entirely possible that the rest of the lobbies like that last guy he just killed where, I mean, they're running Ghost or Cold-Blooded or whatever the fuck it is and he just can't see him. I mean, I might be wrong about this from a meta perspective because I don't play this game, but I feel like the further the game goes on and the more people have their loadouts, the less useful the heartbeat sensor becomes, right? Because the more people get their loadouts and they get their perks and whatnot. I like how I'm sitting here gripping my controller as if I'm actually playing this game, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Revan looking around, making sure... Oh! Camper in the corner. The Cali sticks weren't there to save him. I don't know where that guy was. I missed him too. Of course, I also wasn't really paying attention, so... Takes me to spectate a different person who's chasing a bounty at this point in the game. By the way, I thought I was supposed to spectate the person who just killed the guy I was watching. Apparently not. Anyway, Jonu12X here, also running the Swiss. Seems to be a popular option these days. Maybe I'll give it a try. Taking pop shots at people in vehicles, trying to get angle on that dude in the trees over there. Can't seem to pull it off. Gotta make a move though. The gas is coming in and he does not have a gas mask. mask. Still taking shots at the guy on the hill over there, hoping to pick him off as the gas is coming in. Trying to line up the shot, he just can't do it because he's gotta keep moving before the gas takes him out. Oh, and the guy on the hill got the angle on him. Oh my God. Classic blunder. He shouldn't have revealed his positioning there. He might have been able to get away with it. Get inside the circle and then, you know, take advantage of your positioning there. Anyway, we got the Greatness 7G with an interesting looking M4 loadout. Or maybe that's the Commando from Cold War. I'm not really sure. Sitting here under the bridge with a heartbeat sensor like the little troll that he fucking is. Just 4 kills, but has managed to make it into a top 10 situation here. Can he clutch it up? I'm gonna be honest, I have played so little of this game, I actually have no idea what his secondary is. What the fuck is that weapon? Is that a MAC-10? Well, the gas is closing in. Once again, does not have a gas mask. He's gotta make moves, but somebody's got eyes on him. He does have the armor satchel, so he should be good to go now that he's got the cover of these rocks, but he's gotta be careful. There's a guy ahead of him too. Might have heard the shots, and he just called in a cluster strike on himself. I'm not sure if he realizes the radius on these things, but I think, no, he seems like he should be good to go. And he gets smoked. I mean, I'm not really sure what you were going for there, buddy, but that didn't seem to be the move. Oh, here we go, moving right along. We got ICU trying to plate up and get away. He's in an engagement, but he seems like he's got some cover now. He's running the Car 98 directly under an airstrike, but he seems to be safe for the moment. He's gonna try and get down a little bit. Also running a Bison, very interesting choice. Checking the heartbeat sensor, not really seeing anybody. Like I said, not really a surprise considering everybody in this final 3 probably has their loadout. This dude's got 10 kills, not too bad. There he is, spots his target. He's lining up the shot. Does he get him? He breaks the armor. Doesn't quite down him. Tries to wallbang him through the tree, but doesn't realize that that really just doesn't work in these games. His target's making a run for it. Can he hit the shot? Nope, his target's going for the loadout drop. Not really sure why, unless maybe he won his gulag and wasn't able to get one yet. Or he's just using it for cover. I'm not sure, but his leg's sticking out. He might be screwed here. And yup, ICU just cleans up his target, uses the throwing knife to finish him, and gets sniped from the side. Does he have a self-res? Oh, he has the self-res. I don't know why it didn't show that animation. He has the gas mask, so he's actually safe to plate up here, so he's good to go. Takes cover behind the trees. The problem is, I'm not sure if he knows where he was shot from. Oh, he sees the guy, trying to get behind the rocks to get a better position. And he gets sniped in the ass. Honestly, I'm not really sure why you didn't just engage him there, ICU. Interesting choice to try and play that more defensively. I would have just run at the guy. But hey, what do I know? I'm not really good at this game. Anyway, who the fuck won? Did it show me? What is this guy's name? Oh no, there we go. We got Manuel729 with the Victory Royale. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That was actually kind of fun. I would do something like this again sometime, but between this video's unoriginality and just how lazy the concept is, I'm feeling pretty slimy at the moment. I might have to go take a 4 a.m. shower here. But yeah, that about wraps this one up. My first foray into clickbait YouTube content. I'm sure this will only go well. I'm sure not a single one of you down in the comment section missed the sarcasm at the beginning, and I'm sure there will be no comments about me jumping on the bandwagon here, I'm sure. I don't really plan to do anything like this again, but hey, if you did enjoy it, then definitely leave a like and let me know. I'd consider it at the very least. And if you're new and you haven't yet, then subscribe and stick around. That's about it. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.